Good morning. Just kidding. Whatever time of day it is, welcome back to the Chrysalis. We've rebranded it. It's Chrysalis Creations now. But all the previous videos have said something different. But get used to it. It's an ever-changing world and we're here to stay. This is another installment of our van build. This one is going to be about our kitchen unit that we installed and built ourselves. And it was really cool and not funny at all.
So we custom built our kitchen to be able to fit around our fridge and sink. So we measured those things and made a frame.
Yeah, a lot of van builds like typically use like the Dometic fridge and sink unit, and we didn't really want to spend $500, $600, $700 between the two things, so we did something and it's been super efficient and it worked super well for us.
Yeah, we ended up just getting just a mini fridge that is just stand up. It has a freezer on top and a fridge on the bottom, and it's been pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. It only takes about 89 watts of power and it doesn't even run all the time. In the winter out in Colorado, it runs almost 0% of the time. During the summer, it doesn't even run all the time. Mm-mm. So pretty efficient. It keeps our stuff cold and it has way better storage space than, I've never used one of those like cooler type fridges that you lift up from the top, but that just seems like it'd be a pain to be looking for stuff because everything is stacked on top of each other.
You'd have to be like 100% organized every time.
I just know there'd be moldy Tupperware on the very bottom.
Mm-hmm. Or you'd want a snack and you know it's on the very bottom of the fridge, so you have to take 12 other things out of the fridge to get to it.
Yeah. Yes. So we got fridge frames. This will be for these little drawer things. Sink right here. Countertop. I can see it all now. So these are just a little bit warped. Oh, but should be able to get them pulled in. This side was super warped. We're just clamping it down real good.
The best part about this cabinet that we're making is that it was completely free. It was all scrap wood that we just had from other projects inside the van, and we scrounged it all together and made it work.
Made a kitchen out of it.
Made a kitchen out of it.
I mean, we looked at cabinets that were this size that were already $100.
That was a long night.
That was a really long night.
We're like, we gotta sand it. It's like 11 o'clock already. We're like, oh, we still need to sand this.
So we've put down the liquid nails on there and clamped our plywood countertop. On this side, we do have a little bit of an overhang because the sink right here, we needed to make sure we had enough space to have the sink and the faucets. We did one in each corner, 3 in the back, and we got 3 in the front. That makes us a solid countertop. Good height for good posture. Now we're centering up our top pieces.
Low-key, the top was held up pretty well.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. It kind of peeled up on one end, but I just put another screw in, and it was perfectly okay.
Yeah, we just so we had screwed the plywood in and we wanted to cover up those screws and the ugly thicker plywood, so we just put this like really nicely finished plywood, the same stuff we use on our walls too. And
liquid nails.
Yep. Put several layers of top coat on it to make it waterproof, since the sink was right there and it gets wet all the time. Food on it.
Everything.
So keeps it from getting splinters and makes it easier to clean.
When in doubt, brick one out.
Heard. Then we trace the sink. Installed our faucet and sink on there. Clearance. So yeah, we're making pretty good progress. We haven't been able to film the last few things we did because both of our phones were running out of storage space. We've got our sink installed. Silicone around the edges. Put the faucet in. It's not actually connected in there, but we just put it in there to see how it would look. And then we got our kitchen unit in the van. Fridge down here. I'm so happy with how this fits. It looks pretty awesome. And then
sand and stain our oven.
Yep. Yeah, so then over here is the smaller unit for the oven, and these drawers ended up fitting perfectly. Like ridiculously perfectly. And then oven will be up here. We just leaned it back like that for driving purposes, but we'll have that mounted in here somehow. So I'm gonna get staining this guy today to be this green color. And yeah, that's our little layout we got at the moment. Put this tapestry over here to block the sun out while we work today because it is just so hot. Got this fan running, about to get the walls clear coated and then work on staining some stuff. And then, oh, also, we are going to be building a box for the cat stuff, which is going to go right over here. So we kind of have everything laid out where they're going to kind of go. Litter box, food bowls. We're going to build a little area for them. And then on this side, it's going to be our water situation. So we're going to build a box for that to put the water tank in and get all of our plumbing situated. And then the plumbing is going to run up here to the sink. So I'm so excited to get running water in here. Many times I've wanted to go over to the sink and just turn it on, and not quite there yet, but almost.
And that's all, folks.
Yeah, so if you want to know a little bit more about how our sink and plumbing and all that actually works, we'll be putting out a plumbing video here very soon. But to sum it up, we have a water tank in the back which goes up into the sink and then drains into a bucket. So that space underneath the sink, we just made sure there was enough room for a little 5-gallon bucket, and that's what goes under there.
Yep. But stay tuned for next video.
Indeed.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. It'd be nice to hear from y'all. It's been a while since we posted one, so yeah.
Peace.
Peace.